So we are sitting out here with the 63 Bel Air, or Project Hel-Flair. We went through and got some of the rust covered up. Me and Squirrel went through and cleaned up off the metal and hit it with acetone to get all the grease and grime off. And then, of course, rainstorm hit, so we had to quickly cover everything after it was dry, because the rainstorm started rolling in. Then it just turned out to be just sprinkling. But we did find out that the rear back window is leaking, but we'll come to that here in a minute. Say hi, Squirrel.
Hello.
So, got the tires started to clean off. They aren't as gray as we thought they were, so we actually do have some nice black ones. Once those get a chance to be cleaned up, they should be great. Went through, covered all the open metal that was available. I'm gonna need to. We did find some pinholes and some bad Bondo work here on the side panels, and so we might need a new door skin. Probably gonna definitely need a new door skin, or find someone that can actually patch it decently and properly. We have decided that we're probably not going with the original gas tank. Still got a seam here. I did this while the door was open, so, and this sits so far in because of it being the way it is. It's hard to get out. So we're probably just gonna patch this and either put a fuel cell in, or we also thought about the Kindig hidden gas lids. That'd be kind of cool. The lacquer and primer from her original days are so far gone that you can actually see the seams where they actually welded panels in. Got all the rust off the back of the car and went and cleaned that up. So it's black on black. We started taking off the horns on the bumper so they don't rot through, because the horns themselves are, as you can see, shot. Still got the stickers off, but we just wanted to cover all the patches that were starting to show rust. Still gotta get more of the moss off. Try not to get the water in the car. The roof is really the only outside left, that in the top of the front fenders and the hood. That's going to take some more money. We're using the Eastwood panel bond spray in matte black, but we got most of the rust off and covered, so it won't spread. So, I mean, she's starting to look more black than she was. Not as much green down the sides. The hood and the roof are the really only two things that got the teal left exposed. But we're not really sure what we're doing with the hood yet. We did spend this weekend trying to find parts on Facebook Marketplace. So we do, and a swap meet. So we got an Eldebrock air cleaner, a Holley carburetor that needs to be rebuilt. It's a double pumper. We have had the new transmission that's going to go to this. It is a Super T10. Also needs a revamp, but I'm confident I can do it. So she'll be a small block 350 Super T10. Funny thing is, the motor's out of a Corvette, the transmission's out of a Corvette, the shifter we found separately is out of a Corvette. So we're talking about getting another frame at the moment. Her frame is mostly okay. It's got a few small pinholes, but I'm afraid after sandblasting or chemical dipping the frame, we're not going to have much of a frame left, considering since we got the car, we found out that both door panels have massive problems. The outer skin's not the inner. The inner is actually supposed to be brown, so, you know, it's fine. We know that the floor panels are pretty much, well, patchworked. We didn't know that because of all this gray paint that was all over the place. Once we started getting around in there and moving, the paint started flaking off, and as you can see, it's just not good. We did start getting the glass out of the door. And as you can see here, the floor panel is rotting at the weld. But the frame of the car is fine. The shell of the car is fine. It's just the floor that's rusting and peeling up. So we did double check that. We're talking about doing a whole pan from the seam right here on the firewall all the way back to the trunk, because there's just so much wrong with the floor panel. We're in the middle of taking the dashboard apart, and well, we'll see you guys next time.